I can see why Justin Langer was so was not happy at the change of innings there. I must say I probably agree with him, but yeah, that's the rules. Natarajan did cop a solid hit. The physio, and that probably should have come out then. But that's the way it goes. And I saw David Byrne saying there's nothing I can do. The medical staff that says potentially there's an issue, so be it. But who knows? It may not even play a part in the game. Australia have got off to a flyer here, closing in on that 50 mark inside 6 overs. Exactly what they would have wanted to do, chasing down a score like 162.
Okay, let's try and see what might have happened here. What we do know is that the match referee has allowed a concussion substitute on the advice of the medical team, and that's gone off the inside edge, or the edge, I think, onto the helmet. The key at that point was, did he feel concussed? And did the substitute come out? Because we saw during the India-Bangladesh test match that there is a specific protocol. The physio comes out, he asks him a set of questions, and based on the answers to that set of questions, he then rules whether the player is concussed or not. What we did also see during the Bangladesh test match was a player called Liton Das got hit on the head and continued batting, and over later he called for the doctor. And the doctor said he had what was called a delayed concussion and took him off the field after an over. So the only thing I could think of is that he's gone back into the dressing room and then shown some signs of concussion, because he's batted well enough after that. Well,
he's batted very well after that, hasn't he? Sixes, fours, what have you. But the thing is, when you get hit in these helmets, you cop a solid hit like that, it does compromise the integrity of the helmet, and probably should come out and replace it. But the fact that there was no replacement of helmet, the physio didn't come out and go through the concussion sort of things with him, asking the questions, making sure everything was fine. It's a little suspicious, but that's the way it goes these days, isn't it?
I'll take you up on that issue of changing the helmet. That is the protocol by the helmet manufacturers, isn't it? That it can take one hit. Once it takes one hit, then you've got to replace the helmet. Oh, well, you get runs in every possible way. That's one of those. 50 comes up at a very good rate for Australia.
And that shot there is probably the best shot in the short version of the game. Inside edge, you can't you can't place a field for that. Very lucky there, Aaron Finch. He tried to hit it through the covers, through mid-off, inside edge, and went fine leg up. That's 4 runs. Australia going along at a rate of knots there, getting a little bit of advice off Hartik there. That was not a bad ball. My advice to Natarajan there would be just keep it there. Exactly the same ball, a little unlucky.
He got a single 8 came up, that over is 53 for us.
ETS